Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
On another adventure, are we?
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your O.W.Ls. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your O.W.Ls, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well done. I confess I was astonished to see you during the battle, but we owe you a great debt.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Can't see this being much good to a half-blood. What about you? What do you think? Please, just give it back!
Revelio.
Why are you doing it? It's cruel.
Please!
Incendio!
Oh, no, 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 no! It's Black. He's
My
coming.
book!
Now look what you've done.
Book!
He's nearly here. Hello?
No idea how you Glacius. Well,
They took my book, sir!
I wasn't...
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Nice and warm!
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. In trouble, are we? Feet up to no good. Balls of mud.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Protagus!
Fills our stomach. Arrogance. Girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
All of my siblings.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian. Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice. We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again. We've both heard that before. But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too? I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision. Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened? Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must...
Revelio!
You're not coming in with us.
If this...
Look at the nails on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Revelio. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Revelio.
Little puppy squeaking.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain. Arrest them!
You've made a mistake. And I'll give you a little diesel.
Arrest them, momentum.
fight.
Arrest the momentum.
Back for another visit!
I'll check your pockets. Back for more. The lamb returns to the home. Shall we finish where it started?
I won't go down easy!
Cynthia!
You won't escape again!
Arrest the momentum.
What did you do? Tricky little cake flapper. What have you done? Never liked vegetables.
Arrest the momentum.
Stop right there! Allow me to put my bite in.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Hold still! It's Cynthia! Imperial last no one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it!
I tell you, farming is in order. Back in the ground. Little pruning, is it?
Let me out, son!
Potato.
Hardly fell. Back to the dirt, thank you. Back for more. Not the brightest child.
I won't go down as easy!
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but you hadn't got here when you did. I led them here, Doran.
I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It must leave.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? Incendio! I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. Revelio. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Avada Kedavra! That was a close one. Arresto momentum. Avada Kedavra!
If only Redwood were here to see this!
Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Imperium. Accio.
Up for a minute dying, are we?
Accio. Protego. Imperium.
You take to die, do you?
Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Accio. Imperium. Arresto momentum. Avada Kedavra. Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Imperium. Accio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Arresto
Not
momentum.
suffering, do you? Not your bet. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Accio.
Pity. Not quite. You seem tired.
Imperium.
This is sad.
Such arrogance.
Accio. Arresto momentum. Imperium.
That took too long.
Avada Kedavra! Should think they felt that in London. Accio! Arrest them! Protego! Arresto momentum. Imperio. Arresto momentum. Arrest the momentum. Imperio. Avada Kedavra.
Enjoy suffering. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Accio.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Avada Kedavra!
Rest easy, my large friend. Incendio!
Any trap enjoy suffering, do you?
Arresto momentum.
I should have been sure.
Avada Kedavra!
What an unfortunate end for you.
Accio! Arresto momentum. Accio! Accio! Imperial! Arresto momentum. Accio! Protego! Imperial! momentum. Arrest the momentum. Imperial. Accio. Avada Kedavra. Accio. Potato. Imperial. Arrest the momentum. Accio. Potato. Imperial. Imperial. Accio. Arrest the momentum. Imperial. Imperial. Crucible. Incendio. Imperial. Arrest the momentum. Accio. Imperial. Imperial. Accio. Imperial. Imperial. Accio. Arrest the momentum. Imperial.
How Nice of you to stop by. I was right not to be worried. One less human to
Have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Arresto momentum. Imperio. Crucible. Accio. Ascendio.
No, that's embarrassing.
Accio.
Give us those. That was pitiful.
Crucible. Imperial. At your service. Arresto
One less shot. Such predicament. You regret coming here.
Hello. It's good to see you, my friend.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Absolutely shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. Revelio. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Street. I was only young. Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
An intruder!
Imperial.
What was that?
feet. I will
Imperial! Protego!
I won't rest. Dead.
Incendio! Arresto momentum.
Your art isn't in this at all.
Protego! Accio! Imperial!
At your service.
Arresto momentum.
Hogwarts teaches nothing about dueling. An unforgivable. Rather unwise.
Revelio. Revelio. Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Oh. Oh. Revelio. 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 I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Your brain doesn't fill up. You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
I should say a bins class fills up your brain.
That's what I'm saying. My grandmother says that you only have so many heartbeats in your lifetime. Same thing.
Shockingly, I'm struggling to find the connection there. Or has your grandmother also graced us with her clearly expert opinion on the subject of memory?
Yes, she says you only have so many heartbeats and only so much room in your head, and when it's full, it's full.
Staggering that your grandmother isn't making headlines in the Prophet.
I reckon the rate Bins is going, we'll we'll all be out of memory before our hearts give out.
You're not this ludicrous theory seriously, are you?
Might be true. I'd rather remember what my crop looks like and what year a goblin lost his coat button.
I say we give up schooling altogether. Head to your grandmother's. Evidently, she is the true font of knowledge.
You can mock, but when you wake up one day in his class and can't remember your name, you'll be sorry.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Perhaps I'll simply have a skive instead. Why take such a perilous chance?
Suppose you haven't been counting your heartbeats either.
What? You can't be serious. Who on earth would be such a moon mind as to count their heartbeats? Preposterous!
What would be the point in counting them, unless you knew the final number?
Precisely. The entire notion is absurd.
Can you remember the date Bin said Emmerich the Evil was slaughtered?
What? No.
Oh dear.
What? Is it too late for him? Is his brain full?
I'm afraid it might be.
Oh, for Merlin's sake. Fine. My brain's full, which will explain...